Hey everybody, it's me, Pam, Dragon Moon Creations. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to try to raise this up just a bit. I forgot. Sometimes I usually raise it just a bit. There's going to be shadows. I don't know why. See, there's going to be shadows. I've been making some Valentine cards. I said that I would make some, and when I did, I was going to bring them on here and show them to you. Sorry, I've got all this. It won't let me, I don't know how to zoom, I guess is what I'm thinking of. Anyway, doing this on my phone again. I did get feedback from one of my subbies, I think maybe two. I know it was Ashley. Hi Ashley. Ashley said that the quality was really good and that the sound was good. Okay, so I did, remember I showed you these. I did make these two cards. Why am I off center? Oh, for heaven's sakes. You know, it's a phone. I don't like it. I'll forget it. I don't know. Seriously, why am I off center? Oh, maybe I should move that. There you go. You know, because the camera eye is like in one spot. It's like over here, and it's like, okay. Okay, I did make these, and I showed you these. So I've got those in bags. And the next one I made, I went like, I tried to do on my own instead of just following Pinterest, which I should just follow Pinterest. Pinterest is my friend. Because like I said, I can copy almost anything, but when I try to come up with stuff on my own, it doesn't work out so well. But I had, you probably saw, I had all of this stuff on my desk, all of these little bits and pieces of stuff, and I wanted to use them, and but I couldn't figure out how to use them. I knew I said just go to Pinterest, and I said no, I can do this. Well, and it became a mishmash of things on a card, but that's what I came up with. Oops. Okay. I don't know. I used half of a page of like it looks like when they do the paint. I've done it with Bailey, you know, the paint. You know, like I'm getting the sheet of this. I used some of this, you know, the shaving cream paint thing, the swirly, you can go swirlies on it. My cat Punky's sitting here looking at me because he says it's time to eat. It's not time to eat. He just thinks it's time to eat. So I put like half a page down here, and then I had a doily, which I have a, it was a pink one that looked like that, and I have a die for that, and had some of these leaves that I had cut out in pink and white, and I had those hearts that I showed you, the die that I had for the hearts. That little die, put the heart there, and I put a heart down here, and I layered, and I had some ribbon that I had gotten at Dollar Tree that I cut a little bit of it, and it's under here. I don't know if you can see that. There's little, and I made little fishtail things, and there's one there too. And I had a die that cut out another. It wasn't a doily, it was kind of like a quilted heart where it cuts out the pieces, but I just used the outside piece. And then there's one of those little tiny, it's a doily die, and it's just it's little tiny, but I had it in the pink. And these were Dollar Tree hearts that I used, and I covered them with glossy accents, and then I had this stamp that I had taken off. It was on a wood block. It was on this wood block, and you know how it is, wood blocks you can't see, but I took it off and I put it on a piece of that mounting foam stuff that you can, you know, so you can use your blocks, so you can use your acrylic blocks. So I took that off there and did that. I put a little bit of foam tape behind it. There we go again. To you know, give a little dimension. And let's see, what else did I do? Well, I cut this out. This is still from that that stamp set that is Little Yellow Bicycle that I said I was using the stamps out of that. This, the die for that came from my Aunt Allie, and it's out of this die set right here. And everything's falling over. I still got stuff to do. And I was watching, I don't know what her name is it Beth at Bourbon Creek Crafts? And she adds little elements to her cards. And I didn't have any red on this card, but see these little dots? I used a regular paper punch, like that, and punched out a bunch of these little dots because I had leftover paper, and that glitter paper is not cheap. So I punched out a bunch of those little dots, and I just added that little something extra to the card by putting those little elements on there. I didn't do anything on the inside because it was already white. Alright, that's that one. Then I did get on Pinterest and made this one. I wanted something to use my black paper. I was going to actually use a black base, but I didn't. I went ahead and used the craft card base. I didn't tell you how big these are, how big the bases are. I'm using a 5x7, I do believe. Yeah, I'm using 5x7. So, I showed you the inside. I had a little stamp that I stamped, just a little wood block stamp that I stamped the inside. And it didn't matter if it wasn't perfect. I didn't want it completely covered with ink. And besides that, that's worn lipstick. That's a distressing, so you're not going to get perfect with that. Okay, so then I layered black, and then I layered pink, and then I put black again. And I had this die set is, I got that in a Happy Mail a while back, years ago, from my good friend Jill, who is Jill May Creations here on YouTube, and she was formerly Love My Two Pugs 1. And she gave me these dies. So I used the dies, and I used some ribbon that I had gotten Celebrate. So that would have been Walmart? Way to Celebrate. I think it's Walmart. Yeah, that's Walmart. And it had the black. I like the black. And I think I got it for like 98 cents at Walmart, the ribbon. And tying this bow was probably the hardest thing to do. It's not a bow, actually. It's just like an overhand knot. But yeah, tying that was probably the hardest thing to do. And then I use, the stamp set I used for that one right there is, I don't know, because I took it out of the, it might be a Tim Holtz. It might be. I remember I got it for the script stamp down here, but I use, it's called Listen to Your Heart right there. And that's the way it stamps. It stamps kind of funky like that. And I put it up on foam tape, and I put these little, like I said, this is a Pinterest, and it had the little gems, and those are gems that are on a sticky sheet like this, and I just cut them apart. And I think that those were, the gems were Bling It, yeah, by Love Nicole. So that would have come from A.C. Moore. And that's it. Got it stamped on the back with my stamp. That one. And then yesterday I got on Pinterest again, and I'm not loving this, but I'm not hating it either. So I have not done the inside of this one yet. I still need to do the inside. But I used my little, and I was watching Robin over at Robin's Feathered Nest, and she had just got one, but I was using my mini envelope punch board. And again, some of the hearts were from that set from Jill. And I used again with the with the little pops of the red punched out dots. I didn't secure this down. So it's just kind of floating over the hearts. And some of these hearts I punched out with this, and it's a 1.5 inch heart punch, and it's a Love Nicole that I got using a 50% off coupon. I layered some of them in white, and that's why I ended up with this. I'm not happy with that, but I'm not hating it either. So anyway, that's that one, and that one, and this one. Can't get them all in there. No. And I made those 3 cards. So I'll probably finish the inside of this one today, and I want to make at least one more card today. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you too. That love on that heart right there came from that stuff that these little Tim Holtz letters. What are they called? Label letters. Yeah. And I've had those forever. When did these come about? This, let's see, 2013. Those come out in 2013. So I did use those. They were hanging up on a peg over here, so I used those. So, yeah, I want to do another card sometime today. Actually, I want to get a couple done, but I didn't tell you a couple days ago. Actually, Saturday afternoon, we discovered that our hot water heater was done, and our hot water heater is a tankless electric. It was a tankless when we came into the house, when we bought the house. And around here, I live in, West Virginia. They haven't caught on here. We did manage to find one that's comparable to the one we had, and we bought it at Home Depot up in Bridgeport. And that's after having no joy at Lowe's in Buchanan. And then they found, Home Depot said, we don't even have anybody that will install those. I said, you're supposed to be able to find somebody to install them. But he said, yeah. And I said, well, I have somebody already, and it's most unlikely source. Luckily, I am still friends with my first husband. I always say first husband and the father of my children, because I've been married more times, but I never had any children after that. But anyway, and he has his master electrician license, and he is a plumber certified by the state of West Virginia. So, and he said, but I've never done it. And I said, but I trust you to know, I trust you. I wouldn't trust anybody else to just take a guess at this. I trust his guess, So he's supposed to, but he works too. So, we're trying to find time, but his job involves driving a truck. So he also involves driving a truck. But, so he's trying to work me into his schedule, because he has his own, he's remarried, has his wife, his, family, and he's trying to work me in. So hopefully, he said maybe this afternoon he'll come over and work on it, and maybe I'll have hot water. It's not that we're going stinky here. Don't say, oh yeah, man, we can smell you from here, Pam. We're not going stinky. We are getting clean, but I'd really just like to wash dishes, wash up a few dishes, or run my dishwasher. I'd like to run my dishwasher. I'm washing dishes by hand right now, and I have to heat water on the stove. Luckily, we still have water, and we still have a stove. So this comes on top of, our furnace guy said we need a new furnace, we need part of our roof redone, and now our hot water heater just went kaput. And so that was the 3. All right, anybody. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. And I want to remind everybody of my giveaway. It is going on now, and I will come back on and do a short video as a reminder. I will not be doing the drawing till February 29th, but I just want to remind everybody, if you need my address, the original video, my original giveaway video has my has my email address where you can email me, or what if I just write it down here for you? How about if I just write it down for you? You probably can't probably can't read it because I'm writing it on lined paper. Anyway, there. It's Velexa, Velexa @yahoo.com, and email me for my address if you want to enter. It's just a postcard. That's all I'm asking for, is a postcard from your area. Okay, that's it. I'll do a reminder video later. But anyway, that's it. That's been my life, and I don't know. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.